Comrades, 19 months ago, all of us knew we were witnessing a genocide. For the past 19 months, you have begged your politicians, reporters, and teachers to give a damn. For 19 months you have grieved, but also fought for the people of Palestine. And for 19 months, your leaders have dismissed, ignored, smeared. Hello? Yep. And for 19 months, your leaders have dismissed, ignored, smeared, and mocked you at every turn. Universities everywhere. Yep. Universities everywhere, including this one, have disgraced themselves. They have permanently undermined their claims to being institutions of higher learning. They have lost the trust. They have lost the trust of their own students and researchers, and they have abandoned whatever. Anyway. Yeah. Got it. Okay.
Palestine will be free.
Anyway, they have lost the trust of their own students and researchers, and they have abandoned whatever responsibility they may have had to maintaining a safe environment. Canceling lectures, intimidating scholars, sending police to terrorize their own students, suppressing all mention of Palestine. Universities all over the world have failed to meet this moment in history, and their leaders care more about neutralizing conflict than they do about genocide. We can no longer rely on them as meaningful sources of education or knowledge production. Comrades, if we choose to, we can learn from this. We learn from this moment that we cannot expect these institutions to bend in the direction of justice. We cannot expect them to protect us. We cannot expect them to become spaces of resistance. We have learned is that we are all that we have. We can only count on one another, and we will only find power as a collective, as a force greater than the sum of its parts. The classroom can be a beautiful space for critical thought, but its power is limited within a system where the term pro-Palestine activist is spat out with contempt and condescension. And that's okay. Say it louder. I'd much rather be known as an activist than as someone who was obedient to a broken system. Meanwhile, your classmates and your lecturers have resigned themselves to the status quo and to the position of willful ignorance. But you all have kept teaching one another, struggling together and building power. All this time, you continue to show fortitude, discipline, sincerity, and brilliance, and you do so without needing people like me who inhabit the citadels of higher education. I'm honored that I'm here today to witness your strength during this most grievous moment in human history. The ongoing horrors in Gaza are unspeakable, The perpetual structure of settler colonialism is undeniable, and the depravities of the war machine are staring us in the face every single day. And we have now seen that our neighbors, our friends, and our colleagues can ignore genocide and will accept ethnic cleansing. For them and for us, there is no going back. Comrades, the cowards who ignored you, who pitifully invoked neutrality, and who denied the humanity of the Palestinian people are one day going to insist that they always wanted peace and that they always hoped for justice. Don't let them fool you. The silent and the acquiescent have made their choices. When given the chance to fight for the dispossessed, they chose to protect their reputations. So-called intellectuals adorn themselves in radical language purely as a means of professional advancement and status seeking. Pretty soon, those power-flattering bootlickers are going to want forgiveness once again for their complicity in genocide. But they don't get to have it. We will not forget what they continue to do or say, or rather, what they have chosen not to do or say. Their shallow display of concern is too little, too goddamn late. In his new book, titled One Day Everyone Will Have Always Been Against This, Omar El-Akkad addresses those who chose silence. Quote, "There is no terrible thing coming for you in some distant future, but know that a terrible thing is happening to you now. Forget pity, forget even the dead if you must, but at least fight against the theft of your soul." Comrades, Palestinian liberation is a long and frustrating battle that requires fighting multiple fronts at once. No battle should be fought alone, nor should it be handed exclusively to the Palestinian people who have lived with the indignity of occupation and apartheid for 57 years. This isn't just their struggle, it's ours too. The poet Diana de Prima writes, "No one way works, no one way works. It will take all of us hitting at the thing from all sides to bring it down." This moment should continue to make you angry. Anger is a useful and clarifying emotion, a response to what is intolerable. What you do with that anger is where it counts. Let it continue to animate your commitment to liberation. Enlarge yourselves and your struggle over and above the smallness of your politicians and the functionaries of the military-industrial complex. Comrades, fight like hell for the dispossessed everywhere. Show up for one another. Take care of one another and have one another's back. Demand better of your community and your peers. Don't cede an inch to genocide apologists. Comrades, we will win justice for Palestine. Thank you.